So, Mr. Klavan, what do you make of the press coverage of this? Do you think it has been designed to serve the public interest or something else?
Oh, I think it's a scandal within a scandal, and almost as bad as the scandal in the FBI. I mean, we just finished watching Spielberg's movie, The Post, about how brave the Washington Post was to defy the Nixon administration and bring out the Pentagon Papers despite their cries that it would hurt national security. Right. Now suddenly national security is sacrosanct and more important than information. I remember decades of the left squealing about J. Edgar Hoover and his unjustified wiretaps, and now suddenly we're told that unjustified wiretapping is a nothing burger. You know, the press has done nothing for this past year but whine about how Donald Trump has slapped them back and forth. But now, when it comes to releasing information, this is information that in no way damaged the public good, in no way damaged our national security. The press, the people who are supposed to speak truth to power and about power, are trying to cover it up and suppress it and spin it to make it less important. It's actually appalling, and it just brings that old Latin tag, you know, who will guard the guardians? If we've lost a press that really cares about the truth, if we've lost a press willing to hold any powerful person to high standards, then we've lost the people who are supposed to guard.
But how does a journalist, how does someone who calls himself a journalist, whose default position you would think would always be more information, as long as there's no grave downside, how does that person argue against showing the public things it's entitled to see?
It's amazing, and I really do think it is a holdover from the Obama administration, an administration that turned the federal government essentially into a Chicago-style machine full of cronies and corruption and outward malfeasance. I mean, malfeasance we could see, like the IRS scandal, while the press stood by, afraid, I think, to lay a finger on a president who they looked at as, you know, the first black president, certainly, and as the spokesman for their point of view, their ideological point of view, and they didn't want to touch him. And when you have no press, the government is going to get out of control, and the Obama administration did.